Greetings, Benjamin J. from BENZTRAINZ with another in the series. Well, I'll follow up on that power supply for running the layout. I've still got it on track 4 on the outside rail, and I've installed the Marx Mercury. So we're going to try this to see how it runs. So, without further ado, power on. Zoom, zoom. Okay, that's 8.1 volts. We'll take this up a bit. There's 9.1 volts. As you see, that's running just splendidly. No problem with this at all. Plenty of power. Wish you could see this readout. It just doesn't show up very well on the camera. No, it doesn't. Anyway, it is 9.1 volts right there. And the nice thing about this, of course, is you can crank this thing down. This is pure DC. I mean, that's actually quite incredible. That's pulling 10 full-size Lionel cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Lionel cars. Okay, that's 6.9 volts. So let's take this up to about 7.5. There's 7.5 volts. So right on 7.5 volts. As you see, that's running just absolutely perfectly. So it does everything a transformer does without getting warm, without making noise, pure DC. You have an incredible amount of control over the speed. The E unit works, of course. And we have plenty of power available. Plenty, plenty. I cannot turn this up full output. It'll fly off the rail. Okay, that's 9.3 volts. I don't want to take it much faster than that. Okay, that's right on 9 volts right there. So no problems with this at all. Running just absolutely perfectly. Well, I'm pleased with it, no doubt. Anyway, I'll be testing this with lots of different locomotives. So far, so good. No problems of any kind. Like I said, it's thermally protected, overload protected, and short circuit protected. And really all I did was cut off the barrel connector and spliced it onto a magnetic lock-on. That's the only modification I've made to it. Plugs directly into 110 volts. 12 volts total output, actually about 12.5 volts at 5 amps. So that's actually quite incredible for this little tiny controller. As you see, the thing is not very big at all. It gets warm to the touch and that's it. It makes no noise. This is not a transformer. It's a power supply, regulated power supply. So you set it at 7.2 volts, it'll maintain that. And so far so good. This is running every single locomotive splendidly. Every locomotive I've tested so far. There's 7.3 volts, take it up 7.5. There's 7.5 volts. And it'll maintain that constant voltage, which maintains that constant speed. That's rock on, or steady on, rock solid 7.5 volts. And that's running perfectly. All right, let's stop it there. Let's try the second rail. I'll move the magnetic lock on. This is the Lionel 52 fire car. As you see, that's running with no problem at all. So it has run every single locomotive I've tested. So, in any case, just want to do a follow-up video. Like I said, I'll be doing lots and lots of testing with the power supply. Lots of different locomotives. We'll see how it runs, put it through its paces. So far, so good. I haven't had a single glitch with it. It's working just absolutely perfectly. It has more than enough power. Now, this is also available for the same price, 3 volts to 24 volts at 5 amps. So I just couldn't, as I had thought of getting the 24 volt model, but you can't take this past about 10 volts. It'll come off the rail, so I can't imagine what 24 volts would do. Anyway, just want to do a quick follow-up video on this little tiny regulated power supply. $22.95 on Amazon with free shipping. Like I said, you can order it from China for 10 bucks, but it takes 2 months to get it. They said it would be here in June. I didn't want to wait that long. So it was worth the extra 10 bucks to get it from Amazon. Had it in 3 days. And it's running just absolutely perfectly. No problem at all. As you see, it has plenty of power. You know, this is an old locomotive. This thing's 80 years old. And you can get this thing to just absolutely, literally crawl. Running like a sewing machine. So, just a quick video. I'll be doing a lot more of these. I'll probably be running this all night long, testing every locomotive I have. So, a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.